At what point, when zooming in on a human brain, do the molecules stop being you? Conversely, how far do you have to zoom out from your front door before your personal footprint disappears into the background noise of the cosmos? Most of us view consciousness as a special thing, a spark that happened to light up in the dark, complex corners of evolution. But if we look at reality through the lens of computational information theory, a different, much older story begins to emerge. What if consciousness isn't an accident of biology? What if it is a fundamental property of the way information behaves at the most microscopic level of the universe? To understand this, we have to look at the universal Turing machine. We often think of it as a single entity, but if we look closer, it's actually a conversation. It is two distinct state machines interacting, the rule set and the tape. The rule set reads the tape and changes its own internal state. Then, based on that state, it changes the tape. One cannot function without the other. This is the bedrock of all computation, a continuous bidirectional exchange of information. One thing altering the state of another. Now, let's take that logic and apply it to physics. Imagine building a computer from scratch. You need transistors and resistors to hold state. But where do the atoms of those transistors get their state? At the quantum level, a hydrogen atom remembers it is a hydrogen atom from one moment to the next. It maintains its spin, its momentum, its energy level. In a very real sense, this persistence is the most fundamental form of memory. If we view a quantum object as a state machine, the distinction between software and hardware vanishes. The universe isn't running a program, the universe is the program. In information theory, a trait that has no effect on the network doesn't functionally exist. But when these traits do interact, we see something miraculous: emergence. A single water molecule isn't wet. Wetness is an emergent property. An individual ant doesn't know how to build a bridge, but the network of ants possesses a competence that the individual lacks. We see this latter everywhere. Quantum states build atoms. Atoms build molecules. Molecules build neurons. At every step, the system becomes more complex and new invisible properties emerge. This brings us to a radical realization. If communication, the act of one thing altering the state of another, is the currency of the universe, then consciousness isn't a binary on-off switch, it's a spectrum. We call it panpsychism, the idea that the potential for mind is everywhere. Not that a rock is thinking about its day, but that it is composed of trillions of information-exchanging events. When those events become highly integrated, they model themselves. They begin to ponder their own existence. Every interaction you have, every photon that hits your retina, is irreducibly the tip of an iceberg that extends down to the limits of reality. You are a massive, multi-layered stack of information processing. You are the universe's way of zooming in to a specific point in space-time and asking, what is happening here? We aren't just observers. We are the points where the machine has become aware of its own computation. And in that exchange, we don't just find logic. We find the basis of being itself.